Hello people, I am Millzybeast, and if you are watching this video, you will be watching the introduction telling you what I'm going to do, stuff like that pretty much. You'll be interested in things like what I'm going to do in the future, projects that I plan to do next, and things like that. So, without any further ado, this is the introduction for my channel. I used to be well, I still am in a way. I still have the channel, mainly for my subscriptions that I subscribe, people that I subscribe to, because one day I'm gonna put all the subscriptions on this channel. But until then, it's just a lot easier because I have about 40 people that I'm subscribed to, 40 channels. So it's a lot easier to just go on to the old channel, which is Millzybeast LP. Um, no point checking that out really because I'm not going to put any videos on there apart from the one I have just recorded beforehand, telling you about this channel. So there's not really any point. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm a Let's Play channel, so I will be doing Let's Plays of games, mainly old school games. Like I said in my last, if you're watching this coming from my old channel, then you'll know what I'm doing. So this is for you new people, pretty much. So my first projects, I have two projects at the moment that one is underway, but I'm thinking of restarting. It's not very far in, and another I'm going to start this weekish. Um, so hopefully a video will be out this week, or more than one. But if it isn't, then I'm sorry. But one of my first projects I haven't started yet is Crash Bandicoot 2. Um, now I would want to start with the first one and then go through Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, but I don't plan to do Crash Bandicoot 3 in the near future. Maybe somewhere later on in the future, but not right now. I plan. In fact, I've got a few future LPs on my notepad here that I'll explain later. But that's one of them that I'm going to start either today, tomorrow, sometime this week. It's probably going to be the next video you're going to watch on this channel or uploaded to this channel, because the one the one I've started, which is Sonic Generations. It's not exactly old school, as I think. I think it was out a couple of years ago, maybe. I've not got the actual release of date on me right now, but I'm pretty sure it's not old school Sonic anyway. But it has a style of old school Sonic and new school Sonic in entwined, kind of. But the commentary on the parts isn't that good. So I've got two options really. I restart the whole LP. I've only done 4 levels, so it wouldn't take me that long to get back. Or I just do a different. I could upload it like that, but that would be negative. That wouldn't. That it would be rubbish, pretty much. The commentary's all over the place. But my other option that I'm thinking of doing is recording over it with my thoughts, because when I'm in the game, sometimes I'm not concentrating on what I think of, and I'm just like, oh, look at that, look at that, and when I should really be talking about the certain level or the whole game as a concept, so something like that. So maybe for the first few, or maybe throughout the whole series, I'll record gameplay and then put my commentary over it while I'm watching it and talk about the level. That seems the most likeliest situation, because I can't talk all the time about the level while I'm actually playing the level, because then I'll just be dying all over the place. I do die anyway, but I just want to say I'm adequate at these kind of games. I'm not the best. I'm not Mr. Perfect, WWE reference there. Um, but I'm okay. I'd say I'm pretty decent without like wanting to brag. But so that is, those two are my first Let's Plays that I am going to complete, because on my old channel I never completed well, hardly ever completed a Let's Play, which is pretty appalling, to be honest. I used to start videos and start games and then just get bored and go, I can't be asked, I'll start a new one. That's probably why I got so many subscribers that didn't want to watch my channel, watch my videos anymore, because I thought, oh, he might just, you know, he might just subscribe. He might just subscribe to the video, yes. I can subscribe to the video. He might just do a few videos on that game and then let it go, and then their hopes will be down, and my hopes were down. That's why I started this channel in the first place. But I will sometimes do a one video random video. I'm talking things like Call of Duty, maybe, to talk about a certain thing. Like, I'm planning to talk about something which is very annoying to me, job seeking, which I'll talk to with you in a different video if you're interested. If you're not, then you can just ignore that video, as I rant on about job seeking. There's Call of Duty I could do. I have the older games on PC, and I plan on getting the newest one on Xbox. So that I could do. I also have WWE 13, and I will be getting WWE 2K14 when it comes out. So I could do like random talking about wrestling while I'm playing WWE 13 or watching matches, etc. And just vlogs without me in them, because I don't have a camera or a webcam, because, well, why would you need them apart from doing random vlogs? Especially if you're a vlogging channel, you need a camera or something like that for a vlogging channel. But now I'm going to talk about the future, because I've got 7 minutes already, and I just want to wrap it up in about 10-12 minutes. I think that could be possible. In the future, I see myself doing Crash Bandicoot, completing all of them. So, like, I'll finish Crash Bandicoot 2, hopefully this month. Well, I'm sure I will finish Crash Bandicoot 2 this month. It's not a big game. It's, I mean, if I do a level a game, then, a level a game, that makes sense. A level a video, then there'll be a couple of, loads of 3 or 4 minute videos right at the start, which I might do, I might not. It depends kind of what mood I'm in and what people like. Because if they don't like 3-minute videos of one level where you don't really watch much, then I'll do a couple of levels a video, so then we'll have less videos of it. You know what I mean? I'll I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, Crash 3, and Crash 1. I guess if I've done Crash Bandicoot 2, the legit thing to do, well, anything's legit really, but the best thing to do is go back to Crash 1 before I do Crash 3. It's not in the order of the games, but it's like doing Crash 2, Crash 3, and then Crash 1 would kind of be weird. And I could compare Crash 2 to Crash 1, see how many differences there are, which there is a lot. So then that's the future of Crash Bandicoot. I also have Crash Bash and Crash Team Racing. I don't plan on doing Crash Bash because most of the levels are really annoying, and I fail at them even on easy. I can't remember if there is a difficulty actually. Especially the pogo levels, don't get me started on them. They're so annoying. They take a couple of tries. Anyway, Crash Team Racing I tried to do on my previous channel, but I couldn't, like, you know when in the game, if people have obviously seen the game, if you haven't then bear with me, if in the game the Aku Aku or Uka Uka masks, depending on which side you are, come out and explain things, it gets stuck on them, so you can't get out of that, so you can't go on right at the start. So I probably can't do the story mode unless I download another emulator ROM. I get those two confused. I mean, it's legit because I actually have the games in my uh storage place, I guess you could call it. But yeah, I could plan on doing that. I mean, I like racing games. Another thing is Spyro. That's an old school game as well that I plan on doing eventually. I'd rather do Spyro 2 and 3 though, because I absolutely dislike. I was gonna say hate, but I don't hate Spyro 1. It's just I just don't like it as much as Spyro 2 and 3. Spyro 2 and 3 much more better. That's perfect grammar, isn't it? They're much better, and they're better designed, pretty much. They're just better in every aspect, pretty much. So if I was ever to do Spyro, I'd do 2 and 3, and then if people nagged me to do it, I would do number 1, but I would just rant at things all the way through it, so it won't be that good unless you like that sort of thing. Sonic, I'm doing the Sonic Generations, but I plan on doing like old school Sonic, like Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for the Sega Mega Drive, is it? I think it's for the Sega. I don't recall Sonic for the Game Boy, so it must have been Sega Mega Drive. And then Sonic 2, Sonic 3, etc. Maybe a few more Sonics. And then the old classic Super Mario Brothers. Or Super Mario, stuff games like that. If I can get if I could get a capture card that works for my Nintendo Wii, well, technically it's half mine, half my sister's, but if I could get that working for the Wii, then I could possibly do a Mario Kart Let's Play, or do Mario Party, etc. Things like that. And the final thing that I'm thinking of doing, I mean, this could change if I find an older game that I just love, but an old classic that I still play almost every day anyway, so I might as well do an LP of it. Pokemon. Now I've got about 10 different Pokemon games on my computer, so pretty much I could do different Pokemon, but then I don't want to have too much Pokemon because I don't want it to be just a Pokemon related channel. So I could add variety with Pokemon, but not too much, because then, although I love Pokemon, I'm 21 and I love Pokemon, yes, it happens. I grew up in that generation, so yeah. If you grew up in a generation, you still love it, like when you're older. I grew up in a Star Wars generation too, but I didn't actually like it when I was younger. It just grew on me when I turned about 16 or 17ish, which was like 4 or 5 years ago. I just liked sci-fi a bit more. That's actually how I got into Doctor Who as well. But that's irrelevant, really. I'm just mollycoddling, if that's what my mum says to me sometimes. You're mollycoddling. Ah, fella. No, she's not Irish. I'm pretty much trying to get this video over 13 minutes because I don't like that number because it's unlucky and stuff. Yeah, I'm very superstitious like that. But yeah, Pokemon, I plan on doing Let's Play of Pokemon Red or Blue, then Yellow, and then going up like that maybe. Over time, obviously, like with other projects in between, so it doesn't become a Pokemon-based channel. So that's pretty much the introduction to my channel. I know it's like almost 15 minutes long, and if you do listen to it all throughout the whole video, then you get 100 internet points. I will see you later. Bye.